Wow. Wow. I can't believe it. So, had to jump on here. This is going to be spoilers. So, if you haven't seen the final episode of Penguin, do not watch this because this is my first reaction right out of seeing the finale of the Penguin. This show is fantastic. I can't say enough about this show. It is going to sweep the awards in probably the limited series category, but wow, what an episode. So, my initial thoughts just of the episode in general, incredible. Obviously, number one takeaway is Oz Cobblepot is a piece of shit. Vic did not make it. So there is our answer. Sophia, like Chris, actually, I believe he's the one that theorized this, got sent back to Arkham. And she gets a note from her half sister at the end, Selena Kyle, which is very interesting. Would love to see a team up between those two. That would be fantastic. And Vic dies at the end at the hands of the Penguin. And this is very interesting because when we were talking about this on our text chain, Brian was saying that he did not think they would kill Vic with giving him so much backstory in this. And I said they would if it is to benefit the Penguin story because this is the Penguin after all. And lo and behold, at the end, he strangles him to death after they won. Everything was settled. Everything ended up on their side. But unfortunately, Oz is selfish and a sociopath. And Vic has seen him at his lowest moments, specifically in this one, crying with his mom, becoming a vegetable. Um, and he can't have someone that truly knows his weakness and has seen him weak. It is not in his game plan to have someone out there that knows he can be that vulnerable. And so Vic has to go. And it's like, wow, that was shocking. Even though some people, said it was coming, it was shocking. But you have to give it up for Renzi Felice, who plays Victor Aguilar. He was fantastic. And I remember him from the Runaways. From the Runaways to this kid is just such an incredible actor and continuing to grow and hone in on his craft. He's going to get so much love for this, and I can't wait to see what else he does outside this world. I had wished that it was Batman 2, but clearly that is not happening unless it's a gravesite. So, man, what an honor to be able to see his acting journey from that to this, and he was fantastic. Kristen Milotti, great again. The storytelling of even after she loses and Oz is taking her to the docks to shoot her in the back of the head, and then you don't hear him. You see the berries, the cop cars, um, and it was clear she was going back to her nightmare, and that's Arkham Asylum, and that was incredible to see the outcome because she was so close to winning. She burnt it all down. No more Falcone Empire. The house that they built is burned to a crisp thanks to her lighting her dad's stuff on fire and letting it all burn down. And she won in those regards. She won. But in the end, she lost to the Penguin. And that ended her up in Arkham again. And then also Deirdre O'Connell, who plays Frances Cobb, like was fantastic when they opened to the backstory of she knew, and she wanted to have her son killed, and she didn't in the end, but there was always this thing that she knew her son was a monster. And the way that this actress played it, especially like she's playing her younger self, but it's her in this version that we're seeing now at the club. It was just so good, and I have to give it to Lauren Lefranc, who was the creator and showrunner of this and executive producer. I mean, she's worked on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hemlock Grove and a show called Impulse, which is like like a spin-off of a Jumper series. Not a lot of like, and Chuck, like not a lot of like bangers. And so for her to be able to hone in on her skills and completely own this show, she did such a good job of giving it like I've seen Brandon Davis and other people say like this felt like just a documentary of watching Oz Cobb. And that has to do obviously with the great talent of Colin Farrell, but also because of LaFranc in the way that she gave weight to these characters in depth to the story and made you care so much. Um, wow. Give her another project. I don't know. Give her the keys to something because the way that she can tell a story, it is incredible. And overall, the series was fantastic. I don't have any negative things to say about this series. The only negative is that Oz is a piece of shit. Um, but that is one of the positives of the story. She did not make it an anti-hero. You know, time and time again, you're getting the backstory of the Penguin and you're understanding why he's evil, why he does his things. But also, she's constantly reminding you this person is not a good person. In the end, this is not someone you should be rooting for. This is a psychopathic piece of shit that will sail his own mother down the river. Even when she's getting her finger chopped off, he's saying, "Ma, it's in your head. Oh, you're just being crazy." Still denying what he did to his brothers to the grave. He can't even come clean. He's in denial of the monster that he is. And that is the beautiful part of the story, is that in the end, the Penguin is a villain. And in the end, Batman, you are on his radar now because we see the Batman spotlight in the end, which I thought was brilliant. You don't need to see Batman to know that his presence is there. But once you see that light in the sky, when she tells Penguin nothing is standing in your way, boom, this is something standing in your way, and this is going to be a problem in Batman 2. It gets you so excited for Batman 2, and I can't wait to see the Penguin and what he has built in the months leading up to the story that we are going to get to in Batman 2. So, what a great finale. What a fantastic series. Colin Farrell is one of the GOATs. Best depiction of a villain and a superhero villain of all time. Beside, like up there with Heath. Up there with Heath. I don't think a lot of people can disagree. Obviously, the longer form gives you more of a backstory, but how real and authentic Colin Farrell played this character, it's just absolutely lights out. And what a ride it was on. So I had to jump on here and give my early reaction. Um, and this is spoilers. So if you've already watched this, sorry, I spoiled it all. Should have listened to the beginning. But wow, what an incredible, incredible series. And let me know if your theories worked out. Let me know how you feel about Victor biting the bullet and comment in the below. I'm sure at some point this week, me and Chris and hopefully Brian will get into it. But man, that was insane. See you guys later. Comment below. Take care.